What a wonderful day. I can't wait to get back to Jurassic World The Game Site H. Now, where were we? Hey, wait a minute! Hey guys, it's Soundwreck and welcome back, or should I say, welcome to a very special Jurassic World The Game episode. Now, you guys may have realized already that this is not Site H. Now, I have gotten my Site H profile back. Actually, Ludia's support, like I said in the last post, has worked very quickly and I have been able to recover that profile. However, what I did during my little period of time when I had lost the Site H account and was just searching for something to do, just in case, a little backup plan was find this here profile. Now, this account, as you can see from my player profile, has been around since 2015. Or more precisely, it has been around since the 28th of June 2015. That means that this account is over 11 years old, eh? It's older than perhaps some of you watching this video, which is, that makes me feel old. Anyways, I made this account way back in the day pretty much when Jurassic World The Game first released. This account was so different to what we have nowadays, because for example, the Amber Market creatures, I have all of these guys unlocked back from when they were battle stage unlocked. I've unlocked Metriorhynchus, Supersaurus, Eupocephalus, I have Suchomimus, Prinosuchus, Sarcosuchus. All of these are things that I have unlocked. And today in this episode, I just want to walk through this profile for a bit and see what kind of things we actually managed to do way back in the day, because I myself have mostly forgotten what's gone on with this profile. So as you can see, in the market, quite a lot of things have been unlocked. Velociraptor Gen 2. I can buy this with DNA, which isn't, I mean, that's pretty insane, isn't it? Things like the Onchopristis, buyable with DNA. Of course, I never bothered to unlock stuff like the Leptocleidus, so that is still Amber creature. His Suchomimus, buyable with DNA. His Sarcosuchus, buyable with DNA. Shinosaurus, here is the Prinosuchus, all the likes. Okay, Dimetrodon, Dimorphodon. All of these things that are supposed to cost Amber, I can buy. In fact, Tyrannosaurus Rex Gen 2. I'm not exactly sure how I unlocked this guy actually, but I do have it unlocked, and I do have a level 40, which you can see right there. So that is insanely interesting. In terms of park layout, I think I went for something really basic. So in here I have a bunch of creatures just like, you know, gathering dust. Mostly these guys are quite low. My main coin farm seems to be this part here, where I have a couple of the higher coin producers. My leading coin producer is the Indominus Rex, whose enclosure produces 1,441,000 coins every 12 hours. I have 5 of these. 4 level 20s and a level 10, which means that we can make a level 40 Indominus whenever we want. In terms of resources, I have 100,000 DNA, but I was also playing around the time when the Velociraptor, Molophosaurus, SDNA were the only things that you could get from the battle event, and there was a bug, I think, where basically, even if you didn't do the battles, if you log on the next day, you get to collect the SDNA for free. So I was just doing that for months, and so I've amassed 11,000 Velociraptor DNA, 5,000 Molophosaurus DNA, and the DNA cycles were a little bit random, so I have Caprasuchus, 2 Pandactylus, Dimetrodon, Sarco, all sorts of crazy business going on here. Of course, I have, it's been so long since I've played. The last time I played was before the heroic update on this profile, so no shards, absolutely nothing, not even a single Triceratops shard. I have a lot of level 40s. If I get enough Pteranodon shards, we can make a heroic. Enough Gallimimus shards, I can make a heroic, a Lanqua. Now, that is pretty much what we had on Isla Nublar. This was a little cool addition here. I think this is a little power plant. That was the idea. I think it looks pretty nice. I was very proud of this when I first made it. I really liked the way it looked. Now if we switch over to Isla Sorna, you can see here that it's got a very different vibe to it. Now this island I used exclusively as a building coin farm, because there are so many missions around the mid game that ask for like coins from buildings. I needed like as many of those as possible. That's why I made this island. Currently the mission is to place a new Indominus Rex, which I suppose a younger me was a bit too lazy to do. That's why he never passed level 89. So that seems to be it for that park. Let's take a look at what the battles looked like. Alright, this is the lineup of a level 89 account created in 2015. So as you can see, I was playing by the time there were super hybrids. So Tapejalocephalus is our strongest creature. I have 3 of those, so that's pretty cool. Glithornax next, which is now buffed. I think I won this guy from a tournament, so I got it when it was still really weak. So the Glithornax had like 2,000 health, 600 attack, and I thought it was a disappointment. Luckily now it's been buffed, so level 10 is better than level 20 Indominus. The Indominus makes up my core. I have 4 of these. For some reason I decided to make a level 30 Sutripterus. Now I would never recommend this. If you guys want a Pterosaur hybrid, just get Tapejalosaurus, and just like, if you get Tapejalosaurus, you can make the Tapejalocephalus, and you can see that these are miles better. But for whatever reason I decided to make Sutripterus. I'm not going to clown on myself. I reckon I was just having fun. We have 2 Diplosutruses here. Osteoposaurus, level 20. It doesn't outcompete the level 20 Diplosutruses, but it is a depth option. And of course, you get bored of using the same things all the time, don't you? Our strongest herbivore back in those days was Ankylodocus. A level 30 Ankylodocus. That is so weird. I think I did this back when it was still like objectively the best mid-game herbivore. Nowadays, of course, Ankylodocus is completely outclassed by both Stegoceratops and Giganocephalus because those two have super hybrids, which if you make sure you get the SDNA early, you can make those right away, and then Ankylodocus is completely irrelevant. But in this world, it looks like we were still using it at its very peak. Pachyceratops is the next herbivore. We also had maxed out Gorgosaurus, which for some reason I hadn't fused into Gorgosutrus, probably because I felt like I didn't need it yet. After that seems to be the level 20 VIP creatures, so in that sense we had Concavenator, Pterodactylus, Eolambia, Baryonyx, Stiggy, Apatosaurus, Prestasuchus, Acro. Wow, that is 8 of those. And then bringing up that rear, Spinoraptor, Nunugosaurus. Nunugosaurus! Why would you ever max this thing now? Okay. Why did I even do that? It's another case of just having fun, I think. If we take a look at the ferocity, I'm really curious. I think this is absolutely insane. Okay, so if you take a look at the slope of the ferocity, we have 1933, 1837, so less than 100, 1749, less than 100 jump, and then down to 1666, less than 100 again. This is literally a 5 ferocity jump to the next creature, a 3 ferocity jump to the next creature, and then this one is 200. So that's a little bit less, like it's 190, which is a bit much. And then you go down a little bit more, and this is like 50, and these are all the same ferocity, of course. You go down a little bit more, another 50. The ferocity, like, spacing is absolutely immaculate. You can take a look at this lineup. This is the lineup to look at when it comes to depth. I think I built this really well back in the day. Whether I meant to or not, unsure. But when it comes to depth and when it comes to the balance of the lineup, it doesn't get better than this. The biggest gap is between Osteoposaurus and Ankylodocus, which is to be fair, fairly big gap of 190. I'm amazed at how balanced this lineup is. It goes all the way down. It's balanced all the way down. That's just the consequences of just maxing out everything as you go. You get a lineup exactly like that. This is like as good as it gets in terms of balance. In terms of strength, of course, a little underwhelming. If you are a level 89 player nowadays, you expect yourself to have a lot more. Let me take a look at some of the other lineups. So we do have Aquatic Park, which Megarchelon is leading the line. Megarchelon with 3,492 health and 1,072 attack. Okay, this lineup is definitely not balanced. Yeah, 1,300 gap in ferocity between Megarchelon and Orthocanthus, the next strongest. And then we have Dacoderma, and then a bunch of... How did I get Dacoderma? Did I make Dacoderma? No way. No way I made Dacoderma. And then we have a bunch of level 10 tournament creatures. Leptoclidus and Onchopristis I maxed out. 2 tanks. I guess I used them from time to time. I maxed out Dacosaurus. Did I max out anything else? Level 30 Baculitis Avactinus. This lineup it also looks like a lot of fun. I have a ton of level 30 super rares. I have some like level 20 legendaries. Oh my god, this is what I was telling you guys about in the last One Life episode, the Dunkleosteus. This creature, this thing right here, was the very first thing I ever bought with DNA in the game. I bought a Dunkleosteus because it was the first legendary I ever got, and I wanted to get a level 20 because back then there was a star system, so I wanted to see 4 stars on top of my Dunkleosteus, and that's exactly why I did it. And now it's still level 20 because I never got any more. And what about the Cenozoic Park? Okay, I guess the Cenozoic Park is a little bit more underwhelming. Okay, bunch of level 10 VIPs, which is kind of normal at this range. I have Smilodon. Now, I was here. This profile was here when Smilodon was a super rare. Because if you guys didn't know already, the Cenozoic Park had like a big rework. When it first dropped, we had bronzes, we had rares, we had super rares and legendaries. They dropped the rares because I guess they realized, you know, I don't know, rares are too bad or something. But if you guys were ever wondering why the Cenozoic creatures are so underpowered, like why level 30 Andrewsarchus is so bad compared to, for example, level 30 legendary in the Jurassic Park, it's because these guys used to be lower rarity. So we have Smilodon, we have a bunch of level 30 legendaries. 4 of these guys: Unitherium, Andrewsarchus, Indricotherium, Forest Racus, the Terror Bird. And then a few more level 10 tournament creatures, level 20 Glyptodon, and then some level 30 super rares to bring up the rear of the usable lineup. Man, this profile looks like so much fun. It also makes a crap ton of coin. You saw me collect coins at the beginning of this episode, 99,999 already. Now, what did I have in the evolution last time? Oh, shout out to these Troodons, man. They've been here for years. Oh, there's the Troodon, level 11. I have a level 30 and 2. We can make a level 40 Troodon. Should we do that? Should we do that in this episode? Level 40 Troodon? Ah, yeah, go on then. Go on then. Let's make a level 40 Troodon, shall we? That was a million food, but I do have a lot of food. The only thing that I don't seem to have a lot of in this profile is bucks. I really had no reason to spend a lot of bucks back then. Was I just an impatient child? Is that it? Well, this one's going to cost me 2 million food. However, I am okay with it because level 40 Troodon, baby. I don't know if I have Uteranus unlocked in this profile. I would say probably. And that is likely the reason why I was doing this, so I could make Udon. But I don't even know if I wanted to make Udon. It's so strange. I clearly had the resources to do a lot with this profile. But there you go, level 40 Troodon. After however long it's been since I last logged on. 2,298 health, 1,077 attack. Where does that stack up in the lineup? I would love to see. The Troodon is... oh, it's amazing. The Troodon is better than level 20 Indominus Rex. Oh my goodness, bro. I mean, we've made an upgrade to the lineup after all this time. You know what? Like, looking at this, I'm really tempted to just get back on this and play. I'm really tempted. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This profile looks like it could be so much fun. I have a maxed out Demetrius for whatever reason. I've unlocked Sarcosuchus so we can make Super Kool-Aid. I've unlocked Prinosuchus so we can make Priotrodon no problem. I mean, I have so many T-Rexes. Carniraptor obviously is unlocked. And of course we're level 89, so in terms of the missions there's a whole lot less to do now. I wonder if this is a profile that I want to return to. So, I mean, I just maxed out the Troodon, so naturally you would think that I would be close to maxing out Uteranus, right? Oh, there you are. And what? 2 level 10s, that's all I have? Really? I was maxing out Troodon while I literally had 2 Uteranuses. I need to buy 6. Okay, let's chuck these 2 in the evolution chamber for now. I'm not exactly sure if it's in my best interest to make another level 40 legendary, another level 40 carnivore, actually. If we take a look at the SDNA, I have a ton of Monolophosaurus, I have a ton of Caprasuchus, so the next play is very clearly either I get Monostegatops or the Spinotosuchus, and because I have so many carnivores, we're naturally going to lean towards the Monostegatops. So let's go ahead and put 2 Stegoceratops in the incubator here. And you know what? Super hybrids are king, right? Super hybrids are absolutely key in at this stage of the game, I believe. And for that reason, I am going to jump in the market. We're going to go to hybrids. We're going to go to unlocked, and we're going to go sort by highest. You can see we have like 70,000 DNA Megarchelon, 60,000 DNA Glithornax, the newly buffed stuff. I have stuff like Unirhynchus, which I have a level 20 of. I have Sopranotitan, which I have a level 20 of, but I mean, this creature is now no longer any good. Spinoraptor, I have a level 30 of, and I need 4 more. 4 more to make a level 40. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's so worth it. You go again. Let's buy them again. Let's buy 4 of them right here, right now. 2 and 3. So just like that, I spent 50,000 DNA, a little bit more than that. And speaking of inventory, let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is how you know. This is how you know that that's an OG account, because you can see like stuff like the 7 Shinosauruses. And keep in mind, Shinosaurus, amber creature, I have 7 of them. Scap, an amber creature, I have 4 of them. The Metrodon, 3 of those. I mean, this is a blast from the past, dude. You know, I made this account way back. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do some battles on this profile and see what these guys can do, shall we? This one is a survival event. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this battle is looking very, very tough. How exactly am I supposed to do this? These two cover each other's weaknesses. The only thing that doesn't have a weakness here is Carnivore. Luckily for us, carnivores are some of our strongest creatures, but really doesn't look so pretty. Ooh, alright. Let's go in. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can pull off here. So yeah, man, as I was saying before, this is a blast from the past. That is for sure. I made this profile in 2015, and if you guys didn't know already, I myself was born in 2007. Which means that this profile has been with me for half of my life. More than half of my life, excuse me. I started playing Jurassic World The Game when I was 7 years old, and I was still squeaky. I started making YouTube videos of Jurassic World The Game in, I think, 2021. And you guys can still watch those right now. I sounded like this.
Okay, so this is just a really quick update. I just wanted to tell you guys that I had just recently gotten the max level on Nundagosaurus.
So yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Let's, what do we do? Well, we have to switch into... How is it even possible to win this event? Put the... Pack it up, pack it up. Pack it up, pack it up, bro. Pack it up. I can't kill it in 4. Our only hope is that Compy regens. Yeah, Compy doesn't. You know what? You know what? Yeah, this event was a little bit cooked, anyways. It was a bit cooked. It was a bit cooked. Let's be real. Let's be so for real here. Preservation failed. I'm pretty sure that these bots are prone to getting stuck on 3, but I feel like the balancing is just a little bit off. This is 12,000 ferocity. For reference, my best lineup, well, my best possible lineup is 6,000. Lydia, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, I guess that serves me right. Oh, I should probably try to do this mission too. I don't have an Indominus, so of course we're going to have to buy one for DNA. That's going to cost quite a bit. Unfortunately, I didn't pick this up at the sale. But at the very least, I guess we're chugging towards that mission. And if we ever want to make a level 40 Indominus so that we can have Indoraptor, at least we'll leave 2 of them behind. So we can make a level 20 again. So that's pretty cool. Before we do leave, I do want to say, yes, I did get Site H back, okay? The Site H is not lost. It's now linked to my profile, so if I want to come back to that, I can. However, after I picked up this profile, I've been thinking to myself, do I want to come back? Do I want to come back to this profile? Because this is like an unfinished story. Site H, I started it because I realized, you know, at the time I had this profile running, I was recording series, so I wanted to have the viewers come with me on a journey. That's the reason why I started Site H. But now the journey of Site H is pretty much run its course. All right, we've reached like an incredibly boring standoff point where I'm basically doing nothing all the time. I really want to make more progress, but I just, you know, I don't feel motivated to do it. Now, in terms of this profile, this feels like a loose end that I haven't been able to tie up. This is a profile that I made in 2015 when I was a squeaky little 7-year-old who still ate sand in the school playgrounds. I am now a grown adult, and I think we should come back to this profile to finish it off and to make sure that this is a loose end that is tied up. Unlike Jurassic Park Builder, which for me back in the day was always something that I regret not finishing, I don't want to have that happen with Jurassic World The Game. So I was just thinking, I'm gonna ask for your guys' opinion. Please leave it down below in the comments whether I should do this profile, or if you guys don't really like it and you want me to go back to Site H because that's something that you've grown attached to. Make sure to let me know that down below. I think that this is going to be more than enough for this episode of Jurassic World The Game. Just Jurassic World The Game. If you guys enjoyed this blast from the past and a reminder that there are accounts out there that did not have to use the Amber Market, this little trashy thing that Lydia added in to make you suffer a bit more, make sure to like and subscribe, hype the video, do all the things that you wonderful people do. And as always, I've been Soundtrack, and I'll see you all in future streams and videos. Bye!